23 years ago today, America changed forever. For many, the images of the September 11th attacks are forever etched in their memory.
But for one former Orem firefighter, he felt compelled to be there in person. Our Southern Utah correspondent Cannon Seacrest spoke with him about his journey to Ground Zero.
Merlin Fish was getting ready for his day when the news of the attacks broke. Like millions of Americans, he couldn't believe what he was hearing over the radio.
And I think like everybody else, I was just stunned to see what was happening. And then with the second plane hitting, knowing that it was an attack and not an accident.
At the time, Merlin's wife's family was supposed to stay at the Marriott Hotel at the bottom of Tower 2, but a last-minute change of plans saved their lives. Commercial flights across the nation were shut down, and when resumed, he knew where he needed to be.
I called my wife, and I said, hey, I've got a favor I want you to do for me. And she said, I'm already checking on a flight for you, Wayne. I know you're going.
With just 2 bags, his credentials, and his firefighter gear, Merlin boarded a plane out of Salt Lake City, determined to help.
In all honesty, I had $300 in my pocket, and I thought I'll sleep on the ground, but I want to go help.
Once in New York, he found a school being used as a fire staging area. He introduced himself as a firefighter from Utah and was immediately welcomed by one of the fire chiefs.
He came up to me, and I put my hand out to shake, and he pulled me in and gave me a big hug and had tears in his eyes.
For the next 7 days, Merlin helped dig through the rubble with the Organized Crime Control Bureau, and what he saw was devastating.
I remember walking through one area that was just a temporary morgue with body bags stacked up in there. The black ones had what was mainly a whole body in it, and the red ones being pieces of bodies.
The piles of dust and debris seemed endless, yet the work continued hour after hour.
Whereas if we were in a big giant sand bed and we were little ants.
Merlin says those 7 days he spent on Ground Zero changed him forever.
Just changes the way you are as you think as a person, especially being a dad, and the way you protect your family, and the way that you want to love deeper because of that.
But Merlin's bravery didn't stop with 9/11. Just a year later, Merlin was badly injured battling a fire in Orem and was awarded a Purple Heart by his department for his sacrifice. He is now retired and lives in southern Utah, working as a photographer. Many of the images you saw in this story were his own, taken on disposable cameras at Ground Zero. He says he carries those memories with him, but also a renewed appreciation for life, family, and service. Reporting in southern Utah, Cannon Seacrest, ABC4 News.